Hi, everybody, and welcome to Evolve Love. I am your host, Amanda, and I am so happy that you have found this podcast. Are you looking for daily inspiration, motivation, and wisdom to help you begin your day feeling supported and uplifted with love? Well, you have come to the right place. This podcast is a space of encouragement where you can be held in your self-development because in order to evolve, you need love, and it begins here with you. Now, let's get into today's episode. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a brand new week with Evolve Love. And it is also June. We are here June 1st. I love how it is aligned. You know, the type A person in me is so happy that it is day one of a new week, and it's also day one of a new month. So I am so grateful to you all for being here. And what's so interesting going into this week of recording, I feel a very strong pull towards what I want June to be about here on Evolve Love. And it's interesting because I never usually have a pull towards a month concept. It's usually very much designed by the week. And it still is, it's still going to be designed week to week. But overall in June, something that keeps coming up for me is honesty. I feel a very deep sense within myself of sharing openly, honestly, and vulnerably. And so the topics each week are going to reflect this here on the podcast. And I'm still going to use the moon sign of Monday to help influence the content of the week. But I just kept feeling this thought that you need to be honest. Like, be really honest, be real. And if you're here, I kind of feel like that's the content that you may be looking for right now. You might not be looking for every single day as what can you do to better yourself? What can you do to make today beautiful? And though I live very much like that, and a lot of how I share is like that, I think I really feel this strong call to share what is truly on my heart personally, because I don't think I'm alone in the feelings that I'm having. And so for that reason, I just feel so called to be honest about it. So today, Monday, being Moon Day, this is our soft start. This is our intention building. And we're really going to look at building an intention around this and getting very real with ourselves. So the topic and thought that I have in this week is connected to the moon being in Sagittarius. And the Sagittarius symbol is the centaur, the archer. And in classes that I have taken around Sagittarius, there's always this beautiful image of the bow and arrow. And it's a huge part of Sagittarius, the bow and arrow. And for me, I had this visual of the string of the bow being pulled back. It was this constant idea of like the string pulling back, and I wasn't releasing the arrow. The arrow was not taking off. And it made me realize that just like you draw the string back on the bow, there are so many ways that I am holding myself back right now. There is a hesitancy as to why I haven't been able to release, why I haven't been able to let go. And yesterday was a full moon in Sagittarius, and during full moon time, we're supposed to release. We're supposed to let go of what is no longer serving us, but yet there is something really big that has been holding me back from stepping into the true essence that I have been feeling for myself. And I don't know if you're there with me on this. So if you are, I'm so glad you're here with me on this journey and that we can be supportive and encouraging of each other. So why is there this hesitancy? Why am I not launching forward? And this was really important to me because Sagittarius as a sign is, worldly, ambitious, philosophical, free. There's a freedom, but why am I not allowing myself to feel those things? Why am I still feeling constrained? Why am I not allowing myself to step into what I really envision for myself? So and today and Monday, I want us to be asking ourselves as we build our intention, where are we not allowing ourselves to be these items? And where are we holding ourselves back? Because I think this is true for everyone, whether it's a big thing that we're holding ourselves back from or a minor thing. It really could be anything. So right now, as we're sitting here together, where is there something in your life where you're holding back? Can we bring an awareness to this week? Can we think on it? Can we create a moving forward of this? Are we going to still stay within our comfort zone, or are we going to launch that arrow? I feel such a great pull on this string, but I'm fearful. I am fearful of what launching this arrow will do. So I'm talking very abstractly here, okay, because I'm not going to get into full details, but I feel fearful of what others will think of me once I do launch this arrow. And I think for me too, it's like I'm afraid to take the next step. I don't know what the next right move is for myself. And truly, it comes down to this. There are so many things that I want to offer in this world, and there are so many things that I want to do. My creative projects list could fill an entire notebook. I just can't stop thinking of these things. I can't turn it off. And I can only act on so many for so long, or to give attention to so many things, because I'm also still doing so many other things within my life outside of these new ideas, new projects, new thoughts. But the thing that's been coming up the most for me is I'm not stepping into a lot of these projects or these ideas because I'm afraid. And I'm so curious to know, is this something that you feel too? Where is there a time in your life where you have been so amped up inside, but so unwilling to take the step forward for unknown reasons or for known reasons? So for me, truly, like I said, I am afraid in some ways of what others may think of me if I step into these new projects, into these roles. Will people think what is she doing? She doesn't have time for this. Or is there going to be judgment around it? And there's also too, imposter syndrome. Who am I to say that I should be able to step into this project or this concept or this idea? Who am I to be here in this moment to share these ideas that are on my heart? Does anybody even really connect with or feel these things? So this is all super heavy, and I promise the week is not going to be that heavy, and I promise the month is not going to be that heavy, but I think the whole thing is that we're in this together. There are so many reasons why in life we may not take the step forward, but we also have to realize that a lot of the time when we do take the step forward, it's not as bad as we think it's going to be. In fact, sometimes it's even better than we could ever even imagine. So a lot of the times the hesitancy is just the uncertainty and not knowing what is going to happen. But how are we going to know if we don't take the step and if we don't try? There's a quote, if you've been here on the podcast for a bit, I think you know that I love to share quotes or share books or share songs and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure it's what if I fall, but darling, what if you fly? Or it's something like that. Okay. But it's true. You could fall, you could stumble, but you could also fly. Your arrow that you launch out of your bow could fall short, or it could launch and hit the target. So where is it in your life that you may be feeling connected with this thought? And I'm going to continue sharing my own personal tidbits on this and ideas as we move forward with this idea this week. Because this whole month, I'm going to be open and honest with you about all the things that I'm feeling. So this week is about where am I holding myself back? Where am I not allowing myself to launch the arrow? And really working through that, working through what is it that is making me so hesitant. And I feel that you can do this work right alongside me. So this week, our intention is to look at the places where we are holding ourselves back and to start to dig into why this may be. I want to thank you all so much for being here today and truly for your support, because I'm sharing about a very personal topic here, and you being here and you holding this space is like holding the space for me too. And I feel your support, I feel your energy, and I'm so truly grateful for that. So make sure you're following me on @_evolvelove on Instagram, because I'm going to be sharing there more. And that's another part of me stepping more into who I am. That is a little bit more of me releasing that arrow forward, is sharing more and not being afraid of the things that I'm sharing. sharing, because most of that is coming deeply from a place in my heart. So thank you all so much. I hope you have an incredible Monday, and I can't wait to check in with you again tomorrow.